Today we're going to look at the claims section on the Account Center. We're going to look at some different options available for when you want to look at the claims history. This first screen is showing up to 10 entries, and it is for all years, all claims, as far back as we've written the policy. And if you want to look at only 1 year's history, you can click on the 1 year and you can see they haven't had any in the last year. If you click on 3 years, you can see that they had 2. If you've got the 5-year history, you can see that there were 3 in the last 5 years. This can make a big difference if they're shopping their insurance and the new carrier is looking at 5-year loss runs. They're going to see additional claims on there, but if they only ask for 3 years, they're not going to see as many claims. That's why it's important to know that you have that option of how many years you want to look at. If they have other policies, there will be a pull down where you can switch to the workers' comp or an auto and click on it, and you'll get this same screen only for the other policies. I wanted to run through some of the claim letters that Brotherhood writes and sends to the insured. First, we want to look at this claim letter. This is a letter that Brotherhood sent in regard to a lightning claim. And when you look at the very top where this says subject, it'll say claim. There's the claim number, the date of loss, and the cause of loss. This is important because when we look back at the Brotherhood Mutual screen, it'll show 2 different lightning claims. The description in the middle says lightning and lightning, and yet they're on different dates. It looks like they had 2 different claims. Remember, claims are per occurrence. So the first lightning claim, we look over here in the total paid column, and nothing was paid and it was closed. This first letter is talking about that. This is a letter that Brotherhood sent out and said to the customer, we received your claim and we corresponded with you and we asked for some more information. They would need information about whatever the damage was and the cost of repair so that they could continue with the claim. This letter is telling the customer that it's been 30 days and they haven't received any of this information. There's still 30 days left and they can still submit their information to get paid. And if they need more time or they have some questions, they can contact the claim adjuster and they're happy to work with them. They will give them more time if they need it, but they have to communicate with Brotherhood. They talk about the $900 deductible. The deductible on the policy is $1,000, but it had been long enough on the property claims that they were going to get a reduction. So that's what that letter is saying. And we go back to the Account Center and we see that they filed another claim. So it's a different date. It's still lightning, and there is a payout on that one, $1,239. We could open up that claim. This is where they paid out the $1,239. But if you look on the bottom of the screen, you see there's actually 2 payments. The first payment was in the amount of $929, and the second payment in the amount of $310. So going to these claim memos, the first claim memo shows where the payment of $929 was made. There's a list of specific repairs and replacements that was submitted to Brotherhood, less the $1,000 deductible, but given a deductible credit of $250. So the actual deductible ended up being $750. When they added up how much they paid out minus the $750, the total they paid out was $929.16. This claim info is sent to the customer. We get a copy of it in the office and we attach it to Epic. So if you ever need another one, we can get it here or we can get it from Brotherhood for you. The next claim memo shows the second payment. So apparently they had another bill come in a little bit later from the heating and air conditioning company, maybe for service, of $310. And so they submitted that separately and it was paid out. So the deductible has already been met on the first payment. So that's why it's not showing any deductible. And after that, it was determined by Brotherhood that there weren't going to be any more payments needed. And so then they closed the claim. If the customer were to come back later and say, we had another bill show up, or we had a part fail and had to have it replaced in relation to this same claim, they can go back in and open up the claim, make another payment on it, and then close it again. So even though it's closed right now, it could have been reopened and added onto in the future.